type of sums, right? And we did some fraction sums also, right? Where we had to find a fraction, a statement was given, right? So we'll continue further in that. I'm sharing the screen. Let's move to the chapter. Don't turn off your videos, beta. So in the previous class, we had these type of questions. Okay, and then we moved on to the statement questions. Okay, write the natural numbers from 2 to 12. This we had done. I had told you to continue with this while the class time got over. Write the natural numbers from 102 to 130. What fraction of them are prime numbers? So what did you find? What did you find in this question? What fraction of them were prime numbers? First tell me how many numbers were there between 102 and 113?
Mom, is 102 and 113 also considered, right? It's
So we'll just write down the numbers were there. If we had to count from 102 to 113, so the numbers will be, I'm just writing here, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. You should be telling me this. Haven't you done the question? Yes? Haven't you done the question? Yesterday I told you to continue with this, no? This question is same like the previous question.
Mom, I can't find the book. I'm doing it in another book.
This is 130. Okay, so these are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3 is 12. So these are 12 numbers, right? So 12 numbers are there between 102 and 130. So what fraction of them are prime numbers? Now, how many are prime numbers out of these? So prime numbers out of these, so that's 103, 107. How do you find prime numbers?
Mom, we see if it's divisible by any number.
See, prime numbers are those numbers which have only 1 as a common factor. Okay, 1 and the number itself. No other number is there, a factor of these numbers. So that's 103, 107, 109, 130. If you can try this by dividing with any other number, you will be able to do that. Okay. So these are prime numbers are
4.
Prime numbers are 4, 103, 107. You can please write down in your notebooks if you have not done. 130. So these are 4 numbers are there which are prime. Okay, so now it's asking what fraction of them are prime. So what fraction is that? That is 4
by 12.
out of 12 numbers. So that's 4 by 12. And when you reduce it to simple form, this will be 4 ones are 4 threes are. So the fraction here is 1 by 3. Okay. Okay, now see question number 10. What fraction of these circles have x's in them? Okay, how many circles have x inside? So these,
4.
so these are 8 circles, and out of 8 circles, 4 have x in them. So the fraction will be, what will be the fraction?
4 by 8.
4 by 8. So 4 by 8 is actually what?
Half.
1 by 8. Okay. Okay. See the next question. Okay, Bhavesh, read the next question.
Kristen received a CD player for her birthday. She brought 3 CDs and received 5 other as gift. What fraction of her total CDs did she buy, and what fraction did she receive as gifts?
So you tell me the first part. Kristen received CDs players for a birthday. She bought 3 CDs. Okay. So she bought 3 CDs herself and 5 others as gift. Okay. These are bought CDs and these are gifted CDs. So how many are the total CDs with her?
Ma'am, 8.
8. So what fraction of her total CDs did she buy? Tell me what fraction did she buy?
3/8.
3/8. Very good. Havish, tell me what fraction did she receive as gift?
Ma'am, 5/8.
5/8. You get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fraction on the number line. Okay. Okay. Suppose if you have a fraction like this here, 1/2 is a fraction. So 1/2 lies between 0 and 1. Okay. Half is greater than 0, less than 1. So it should lie between 0 and 1. Now if you have the two equal parts. Okay, suppose we want to show 1/3 on the number line. Into how many equal parts should the length 0, 1 be divided? Okay, now see children, see when we were doing, we have this is a number line from 0 to 1, this is 1 unit. If you want to divide this unit to 2 equal parts, so what do you do in that? You divide it into 2 equal parts, right? So that's how you get 1/2 and the other half. So if you want to if you want to find the fraction 1/3 on the number line, what will you have into how many parts will you divide the line? 1 part, 2 parts, and 3 parts into 3 equal parts. Are you getting? And similarly, if I say if you want to divide it into if you want 1/4 or 2/4 or 3/4 on the number line, so you will divide that the unit to how many equal parts?
Ma'am, 4 equal parts.
Equal parts. Okay. So that means this is the denominator. We always say this is the total number of equal parts. As you have seen in fractions, no? If I'm writing, say, suppose this is something, I have shaded half, one part of this. So this shaded part is making 1/4 fraction. Yes, that means the total number of equal parts are 4 in this,
4.
right? So if I have to divide this number line portion 0 to 1, okay, and if I want any fraction with the denominator, if you are saying, say, suppose 5, 2/5. So that means how many are the total parts in this fraction?
5.
5, 5. Whatever you have in the denominator is the total fraction, total parts. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Behind having. So
Yes, ma'am.
denominator, whatever you have in the denominator gives you the total parts of it. Right? So that means you
Yes.
will divide the number line into that many equal parts. If I'm saying 2/5, so that means you will divide 0 to 1 into 5 equal parts. Okay, better.
Yes, ma'am.
And in that I can say, like suppose if I divided this 0 to 1 from 0 to 1 into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? So this part is 1/5. This part is 2/5. This part is 3/5. And this part is 4/5. And this part is what?
5/5. 1. Ma'am.
5/5 is what? 1 only. No? Whole.
Yes, ma'am.
That's how we have got 1 here. And this is 0/5 is what? 0.
0/5.
Whenever you divide something, whenever you divide 0 by some number, the answer will always be 0 only. So you have 0 here and 5/5 is the whole 1. So in between you have these fractions. So if you want to locate if I tell you to locate 3/5 on the number line, so will you be able to do now? If I tell you to locate 3/5 on the number line, you can
Yes,
find it easily, no? By dividing the line into that many equal parts, whatever is your denominator. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose I give you a number, say, let's take this 7. Okay. Now I tell you to please find, where do you find 2 by 7 on the number line? So 2 by 7 on the number line means you will divide in the number 7 by 7, you know, it is 1. Okay. 0 by 7 will be 0. Right? That means from 0 to 7, 0 to 1, I will divide this line to 7 equal parts. Are you understanding? From 0 to
Yes,
1,
ma'am.
we'll divide this unit from 0 in the on the number line. You have so many numbers, no? 0, 1, 4, and so on. So I'm just taking the portion from 0 to 1. So I will divide it into 7 equal parts. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, and 7. Okay, so this can be written as, since it is 7 equal parts, from 0, then 1 by 7, then 2 by 7, then 3 by 7, then 4 by 7, then 5 by 7, then 6 by 7, right? And 7 by 7 is of course 1 only. Are you get it? So where
Yes,
is
ma'am.
by 7 on the number line? It's here. Okay? You understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
If I tell you to show 3 by 5 on the number line, will you be able to show? Please do it in your notebook. Do it in your notebook. It's 3 by 5. Done? Okay, good. Good, beta. Yes, good. Both of you, good. Okay, beta, keep it down. And please note down these numbers. You take this for homework. Locate the fractions, these fractions on separate number lines. This is for homework. Please write down this. Write down the homework question.
Fractions.
Write down these questions.
Ma'am, proper and improper.
Write down from here, from this bracket till this bracket.
I'm done.
Okay, beta. Okay, now see. So whatever fractions we studied now, we were representing on the number line. In that we saw that all those numbers were lying between 0 and 1. Is it? We were dividing the this number line from 0 to 1 to that many equal parts, right? So we studied those numbers which were less than 1. 1 second, children. One second, Mita, the screen sharing is not happening. Just a second. I'll share the screen again. Just wait for some time. So whatever we studied that the numbers, all those fractions we studied just now, were less than 1, right? They were all lying between 0 and 1. So all those fractions which are less than 1 are called proper fractions. Okay? Why do we call them proper fractions? Because the numerator was less than the denominator in that case, right? Okay, suppose just for an example, if I take 1 by 2, you divide 1 by 2, just divide it and see what do you get. You get 0.5.
Yes.
Is it? When you divide 1 by 2, you will get 0.5. So that means that number lies between 0 and 1. Is it? The number is less than 1. So whenever the numerator is less than the denominator, we call that type of fraction as proper fraction. Got it? Please make a note in your notebook. Proper fraction. Please write down proper fraction. Write proper fraction. The fraction in which, okay, yes, good beta. Please write down the definition for this. The fraction in which numerator is smaller than the denominator. The fraction in which numerator is smaller than the denominator is called proper fraction. These fractions lie between 0 and 1. These fractions, you can say these fractions are less than 1. These fractions are less than 1. Less than 1 or between 0 and 1, it's same thing. These fractions are always less than 1. These fractions are always less than 1. For example, please write down the example also. Example 5 by 8, 4 by 5 by 8, 4 by 9, 7 by 13, etc. etc. How do you write etc? etc. etc. These are proper fractions. Okay. These are proper fractions. Okay. The next type of fraction is improper fraction. Please write down improper fraction. Improper fraction. The fraction in which improper fraction, the fraction in which numerator is bigger than the denominator, the fraction in which numerator is bigger than the denominator is called improper fraction. Is called improper fraction. These fractions are greater than 1. These fractions are always greater than 1. These fractions are always greater than 1. These fractions are always greater than 1. For example, 5 by 3, comma, 10 by 7, comma, 5 by 3, comma, 10 by 7, comma, 14 by 5, etc. etc. Okay? etc. etc. Are improper fractions. Are improper fractions. Done? Okay, now you see, you studied about fractions. If all proper fractions lie between 0 and 1. So all those which lie between 0 and 1 are proper fractions. Okay. All those which lie above 1, which are greater than 1, are all improper.
Improper.
Fractions. Okay, you understood this? Suppose if I took an example 10 by 7, I gave you an example 10 by 7 for improper fraction. Okay, let's divide 10 with 7. If I divide 10 with 7, what do I get? 7 ones are 7. Then I have 3 in the remainder, then zeros. That means there is a decimal point. Now 7 fours are is 20, right? So I have 2 here and again 0. So this is coming 1.4 something, right? So 1 point something means greater than 1. Are you getting? This is 1 point something. So 1 point something means greater than 1 only, no? Okay, had it been 0 point something, that means 0 point means between 0 and 1. 1 point means greater than 1. It can be anything, but greater than. Okay. So you understood now what are proper fractions and improper fractions, Vita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next is your third type of fraction is mixed fraction. Okay, please write down mixed fraction. Improper fraction is also given as mixed fraction. Okay.
It's
written, no, improper and mixed fractions. Improper fraction is also given as mixed fraction. Why? Please listen first. Why do we call it mixed fraction? Because it is a mix of whole number and a part. If I say 1, 1 by 2. So 1 is whole number and 1 by 2 is a fraction. 1 by 2 is a fraction. A fraction means part. So it is a mixture of whole number and a fraction. So it's a mix of whole number and a fraction. And how do we read this? 1 by 2 means what? So we multiply these two and we add the numerator. Is it like this?
Yes,
You have
ma'am.
always studied
Quotient plus remainder divider equals
equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Is it you have studied this?
Yes, ma'am.
So dividend will be given by divisor into quotient. Okay, so if it is divisor into quotient, if this is the divisor into quotient plus the remainder is this one. Okay, so this is B, R, and this is, sorry, this is Q and B, divisor. Okay, divisor into quotient plus remainder. So 2 into 1 plus 3. Okay, so that means your dividend is 3. Okay, okay,
Yes,
children.
ma'am.
So what are we doing actually? This is 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 also. Okay.
Yes.
If I have to write it in a mixed fraction form, this can be written as 1 and 1 by 2. So that becomes 3 by 2. How does it become 3 by 2? 2 into 1, 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, then plus 1. So denominator and this mixed fraction gets multiplied and remainder is added here. So divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay. So
Yes.
this will be quotient, remainder and okay, divisor. This is divisor into quotient and remainder. Okay. You understood this?
Yes,
You
yes,
have
ma'am.
already studied in your junior class also. Then you first started studying about dividing. You must have studied this thing, no? How do you get a dividend? Right,
Yes.
Jahan?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the same thing. Okay, so this is also given with an example 1 by 4. If you have a mixed fraction 1 by 4, that means it's 1 plus 1/4. One whole apple and 1/4 of another apple. Okay, so it's a mix of whole number and a fraction. So 1 is a complete apple and 1/4 of the other apple. So that gives you 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is what actually? 4 into 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So that is 5 by 4. Okay, you
Yes,
get
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you both understanding this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So similarly, if you have another fraction here, this is one complete circle. Now this is 2 1 by 2. Why 2 1 by 2? These are two complete circles and 1/2. So that's 2 1 by 2. Okay, two complete circles, yani two are whole numbers and half part. Okay, half of the third circle. So that's 2 1 by 2. If you want to find the whole thing into, if you want to convert this to complete improper fraction, then what will be? 2 into 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5 by 2. Okay. So let's convert these fractions to mixed fraction. Can you do that? Just see this. Just a second, children. I'll come in. Okay, children? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's try this. Express the following as mixed fraction. Now see, these are all improper fractions. No, numerator is greater than denominator. All these are improper fractions. So we have to convert this to mixed fraction. How do we do that? So as I told you,
Ma'am, we divide.
yes, when we divide like this, we will get some quotient and some remainder. Okay? So you will write,
And then as I said, like quotient into that this. So we need to like make a mixed fraction with those remainder, divisor, and quotient.
yes, do it. Okay? So this is below you get the divisor, then you have quotient, and you have the remainder. Okay? Do it better.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so see children, look here. As you were doing there, you were dividing the number and whatever quotient and remainder you were getting, you were writing in that way. Okay, Q, R, and D. Q, R by D. Is it like this you are writing? Okay. So now you need not write this. You have done all this in your previous classes. Now see, there is another way which is shown to you. Express the following mixed fractions as improper fraction. How will you express the mixed fraction as improper fraction? Now you are given the mixed fraction. How will you convert it to a proper fraction? Improper fraction? Now see. So this is 2, 3 by 4. So 2 is a whole number. So 2 plus 3 by 4 is some fraction. So what do you do here? 2 into 4 plus 3, right? Okay. So that's how you have got 111 by 4. So what here it is done, this is 4 in the denominator remains what it is. Okay. Denominator never changes its place, right? So 2 into 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. You get it? Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
See here, this also 7 into 9 plus 1. plus 1, 7 into 9 plus 1. Okay, 9 into 7, this is multiplying, and then this is plus 1. And denominator is the same what it is here in the mixed fraction. Denominator will be the same. Okay, so whole number into denominator plus numerator. Okay, in the numerator you will have this whole number into denominator plus numerator, and denominator will be here only. Did you understand this? Okay. So let's take another question from the exercise part now. Draw number lines and locate the points on them. Okay. This we will do afterwards because you have already taken these some. Okay. Let's do these. Let's do this first one. Okay.
Ma'am, we didn't complete the previous exercise.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, we didn't complete the improper fractions into mixed fractions exercise.
I didn't complete this one.
Ma'am, the before.
The
We were
above
going-
one, this. Okay.
Yes.
So don't do all these. Okay. Just for now, you do these two. Okay. Just note down this, huh?
Ma'am, I'm doing the D one.
Okay, do. Yes, Bhavesh, what are you doing? Why the video is off?
Ma'am?
Keep your video on, beta. Do it, beta. Complete it. Then we'll move to the exercise questions also. Oh, okay, okay. Listen, children, please note down this. Just 2 questions. The class time is already exceeded. I have the class now.
Ma'am, I'm done with this.
Just note down these.
Ma'am, I'm done.
Done?
I'm done.
Okay, beta. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, the class time has ended now. Thank you, beta. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Same to you.